Welcome, curious minds, to another eye-opening episode of I Bet You Didn't Know.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Today, we're delving into the bizarre and bewildering world of strange laws that actually exist. Did you know that in Florida, it's illegal to sing while wearing a swimsuit? That's right if you're planning a beach day in the Sunshine State. You might want to leave your karaoke machine at home unless you're prepared to face the legal consequences. But Florida isn't the only state with peculiar laws on the books. In Oklahoma, it's against the law to make funny faces at a dog. So if you're out for a stroll with your furry friend and you feel the urge to pull a silly face, you might want to think twice. You could find yourself in the doghouse with the law. And speaking of animal-related laws, did you know that in California, it's illegal to whistle for a lost canary before 7 a.m.? Yes, you heard that right. If your pet canary decides to take flight in the early hours of the morning, you will have to wait until the clock strikes 7 before you can start serenading it home. Now, let's cast our net a little wider and explore some strange fishing laws from around the world. In England, it's illegal to handle a salmon suspiciously. So if you're planning a spot of fishing on the River Thames, make sure your salmon handling techniques are above reproach. You never know who might be watching. But it's not just animal-related laws that raise eyebrows. There are plenty of food-related statutes that'll leave you scratching your head. In Italy, it's against the law to eat spaghetti with anything other than a fork. So if you're tempted to slurp up your pasta like a pro, you might want to. Think again. You could find yourself in hot water with the pasta police. Now, let's pedal our way through some peculiar bicycle laws from around the globe. In Pennsylvania, it's illegal to tie a dollar bill to a string and pull it away when someone tries to pick it up unless you're doing it from a bicycle. So if you've got a hankering to play a prank on your friends, just hop on your bike and pedal away. You'll be in the clear, legally speaking. Now, let's have a trip to France, where it's illegal to name a pig Napoleon. That's right, even though the legendary emperor has been gone for centuries, his name is off limits when it comes to our porcine pals. So if you were planning to bestow this prestigious title upon your pet pig, you might want to think again. Now, let's hop over to Russia, where it's against the law to drive a dirty car. That's right, if you're cruising down the streets of Moscow in a dusty vehicle, you could find yourself facing a hefty fine. So be sure to keep those windshields sparkling and those hubcaps gleaming if you want to stay on the right side of the law.